made me feel any easier about the future. Because I feel that if we don't change the majority in the Senate, if we don't get a new president, we're still in terrible trouble, no matter what nice things you folks in the House of Representatives do.
Well, and I think you speak to a very important point. I think that, you know, clearly we have different ideas on the best way to be able to proceed. And that's why we have elections in this country, in terms of determining that path. Small business guy, I believe you did build it. It was not the government. I want to be able to empower you, not a board sitting in Washington, D.C. that somebody else gets in, and that's what we're putting forward. And so with that 15, it's 15.9, I think now officially, before the end of the year we will see the national debt clock at $16 trillion. A brand new baby born this morning here in Monte Vista owes well over $50,000 as their portion of the national debt. You know, our parents, our grandparents, it was an American birthright almost. We were going to hand off to the next generation a country better than the one we found. When we have a brand new baby in Monte Vista this morning owing better than $50,000 of their debt, what kind of a future are we going to be handing that child? And these are the choices that we'll make. We have one seat out of the 3rd Congressional District of Colorado to be able to express that voice in Washington. And we're putting that measure forward. We hope that we're going to be able to put forward convincing arguments to be able to bring these small business common sense solutions to the forefront. I think we passed a number of those measures, and again, maybe to make you feel better, you have a voice, and get a hold of our senators. Call for it just across the hill to show you where it did not work. We passed through Chimney Rock. Are you familiar with that? Chimney Rock. Almost unanimous consent in that community over in Archuleta County to have Chimney Rock designated as a national monument. That is in the province of Congress to make those designations. I passed through the House of Representatives with near unanimous support out of the House a bill to designate Chimney Rock as a national monument. And the thing I'm proud of is we did it without $1 being added to the federal debt. They've got great volunteers there. And the Forest Service said we can put up a new sign to be able to do with this. They could not move it through the Senate. They could not move that through the Senate. So, again, the House is doing its work. We have passed things with that support, but we need a Senate that is willing to work with us on behalf of the American people.
Is there any joint gathering of state senators and congressmen to get together in a sit-down social gathering where you talk to your Democrat senator counterparts?
We do, you know, actually we've got, out of Colorado here, we have some fair collaboration, you know, between our senators and our representatives. And try to pull together a meeting once a month to be able to talk about Colorado issues that we all ought to be able to work on. My forest management, wildfire, the Healthy Forest Bill is one that we need to just be able to support. It's just good common sense.
But not at the national level?
No, this is in Washington.
Oh, this is?
This is in Washington. But if you're talking about the Senate of the United States and the House of the United States getting together,
no, not
that happens when there is a joint session in Congress.
I meant just